This is Mr. Chronic welcoming you to Earth Space Science. For some of you, this may be the first eSchool science course you've taken. I just want to go over a little bit. In the beginning with science, the first module and the first folder here, the very first lesson, 0.01. And one of the things after watching the little video introduction here, and don't forget you can sometimes scroll down and see more, you use the right arrow to get to the next page in the lesson. You notice it is still on 0.01 and it says welcome to Earth Space Science. Whenever you see these boxes with shaded titles up here, you do want to click on them and read through what they are sharing. Then again, let's remember you should be taking notes. You should be reading this information. You should be able to paraphrase it. That means putting it into your own words in your notebook. That's a great way to have retention and make sure you're taking out of the lesson what you need for the eventual assignments. You can do more page clicks. Here's another, you hover over the numbers and it talks about what's going on in the picture there. Next page summarizes the lesson, and then you would go to your the assignment, which in this case it's simply a multiple choice. If you keep clicking forward, we eventually get to 0.02, and you can also get there by just clicking over here. This lesson is the first one that's quite involved, and the actual assignment is not multiple choice. It is where you are pretending to be a scientist. You're coming up with your own experiment. You're answering questions about it. You're coming up with a kind of a mock procedure, hypothesis, all the steps of the scientific method in the science report. Again, you have to click on the arrow to see the different pages. There are different boxes. Some of them have a lot of fun stuff. Here you get to kind of move the boxes over into whether it's a testable or non-testable science problem. If you put it in the wrong box, it yells at you and flashes red. Moving forward in the lesson, more stuff, more tabs to click on, more interactive stuff, and finally we get to a page where it is the kind of the assignment description, and a lot of times students miss them, but you want to open up anything that's a template or a assignment, something that helps you do the assignment. When you click on this, your computer will download the file, and then you can open it and you can see it's describing in detail what to do in parts 1 and 2. It's describing all the scenarios of part 1, scenario 1, 2, 3. Depending on which scenario you pick, you can type in your answers. And then when you're done with this document, and there's much more to do, by the way, down here in part 2. When you're done with this document, then you would submit it as your assignment. Let's just minimize that. You can look at the different scenarios to pick. It says you select only one, and there's 4 problems to pick from. You again pick only one, and this table talks about what you need to include. This is really similar to the template before, but for students that are starting a science class for the first time, they are often unsure of where exactly the assignment is. There's many pages to the lesson. Some pages have many tabs, and certainly it can be a little bit overwhelming and confusing. But that is where you access your assignment, and when you're done with it, you attach it and submit it.